Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
The Postal Service is opening up about why it's failed to deliver the mail on time to so many Metro Detroiters, and there is a plan to try to fix the problem. Sean?
Detroit Police Chief James Craig now retiring. The key question, who takes over as chief here in Detroit?
Huge, especially with the summer coming up.
Tonight, sources tell us there are 3 key names in the mix.
Money deducted from EMS workers' paychecks for health insurance. A new lawsuit says the coverage they paid for was a mirage.
All coming up, we're going to start things off here at 6 with breaking vaccine news as the FDA has expanded its emergency use authorization of the Pfizer vaccine to 12 to 15-year-olds. And that age group could start getting the vaccine once an advisory committee recommends its use, and that's expected Wednesday.
Meanwhile, Michigan has reached its first vaccination goal. It means workers can return to the office in 2 weeks. Governor Gretchen Whitmer is encouraging more shots in arms so the state can lift more restrictions.
If you've gotten your safe, effective vaccine, thank you. And if you haven't yet, I encourage you to speak to your doctor or your friends or family who've been vaccinated to learn about their experiences. Every day we get closer to putting this pandemic behind us and getting back to normal. Thanks for doing your part. Let's get this done.
So following today's announcement, all in-person work can resume May 24th. Right now, 55% of Michigan residents aged 16 and older have gotten at least one COVID shot.
After we hit 60%, the state will increase indoor capacity limits and lift the curfew on bars and restaurants. Meanwhile, the state reports 2,716 new cases over the past 2 days. It also reports 33 additional deaths.
Now to a story sure to get some folks fired up. A former EMS worker claims he and others had money taken out of their paychecks for nothing.
A new lawsuit says that money was supposed to pay for health insurance, which never materialized. Victor Williams is live with the effort to get that money back. Victor.
Yes, Devin and Kimberly, all of that is detailed in this 10-page lawsuit that claims these EMS workers were cheated out of their money in a clear-cut case of fraud.
I've never seen anything like it.
A former EMS worker is now filing a federal lawsuit against the company Total Response EMS, claiming the employer deducted money from its employees' checks for health insurance. Attorney Jim Razor, however, says there was never any coverage at all.
Instead, it appears that this employer put the money in their own pocket.
But when Razor's clients tried confronting the EMS company, he said he was retaliated against and fired.
Is so egregious. I can't even imagine how somebody could believe that they could get away with that.
Razor is also accusing the company of defrauding Medicare by having EMS workers provide unnecessary treatment to ambulance patients and billing alterations.
That you can't rip off the government while you're ripping off your employees.
The suit is now seeking over $75,000 in damages.
This employer is going to pay, and justice will be done for these employees.
And Total Response EMS is refusing to comment on this lawsuit, at least at this point in time. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Okay, Victor, thanks.
The Detroit Police Department will soon have a new leader. Chief James Craig making it official today, as we reported was going to happen last week. He plans to retire from the DPD June 1st.
And he made it clear that it's happening on his own terms.
I am voluntarily leaving. I'll say it again. I am voluntarily leaving. We saw what happened to many chiefs across this country. Some were forced out, some retired because they didn't feel supported, and some were fired. So I'm leaving in a good place. I love this city, and I love this state.
The chief was asked about speculation that he intends to run for political office. He said many Michiganders have reached out to encourage him to go down that path.
And on that, he said to expect an announcement on his future plans in the weeks following that June 1st end to his tenure as police chief. Now, Mayor Duggan says he'll choose an interim chief from within the department, but the decision on who takes the permanent job won't be his alone. A search firm will be hired to provide a list of candidates from which the mayor will choose. Sean Lay live with a look at some of the names that may be on that list. Sean?
This is a huge decision to make, Devin. We have 3 names to keep a close eye on tonight. Let's start with James White. He's the current executive director of the Michigan Department of Civil Rights, but was with the Detroit Police Department for 24 years. Sources say when Chief Craig wanted something done, it was White who was the #1 quarterback of pushing programs like Project Greenlight, the Real-Time Crime Center. He's known as one of the smartest people in public service, a big believer in diversity and inclusion. While at DPD, White established a civilian advisory committee to bridge the gap between citizens and police. LaShinda Stair is Detroit Police first assistant chief of police. She is known nationwide as one of the leading women in law enforcement, and we're told her strength is being an administrator and communicator. Fire Commissioner Eric Jones may also be in the mix, we're told, a veteran police officer at one time, but currently has his hands full working to change the culture of the fire department after 2 firefighters had drinking and driving accidents. Bottom line, retired Detroit Police veteran Steve Dolan says the decision of who replaces James Craig is a massive one.
Huge, especially with the summer coming up.
Dolan points to nightly police protests in Detroit last summer and how Chief Craig and his department handled them.
He handled it right. So this is a huge appointment. This is big.
The key, whoever is the next chief in Detroit must have a good working relationship with the mayor and with the citizens.
They have to be in sync. They all have to be on the same page as far as the marching orders.
So a big time decision there. And Devin, at the top, you mentioned that a search firm will come up with a list of those candidates. Well, it's up to the Police Board of Commissioners to also review the list and interview the candidates, then hand that list to the mayor. He'll pick the next chief, but City Council will have to make the final approval. Back to you.
These are always critical appointments, feels more so just now, that's for sure. All right, Sean.
Well, over the years, Chief Craig has made DPD's relationship with the neighborhoods a priority. Local 4's Larry Spruill has been out in the neighborhoods today speaking with people about the chief's legacy. And Larry, what sense are you getting about the impact Chief Craig has had?
Well, Kimberly, I talked to a lot of Detroiters on and off camera today, and most of them say they feel safe because of his policies and the community, the relationship he had with the community. Now, others disagree. Take a listen.
City on the upswing, always on the upswing.
Jerry Flindell is a lifelong Detroiter. He's 52 years old, and he's witnessed the good and the bad about his city. But he says over the years, and especially since Chief James Craig took over as police chief, he's noticed a huge difference.
I like the neighborhood policing. I can call Officer B.C. Coleman on his cell phone, go by his house. He'll come by my house. He'll meet you anywhere. Okay, that's up under the leadership of James Craig, Chief Craig.
It's an initiative Chief Craig has taken pride in. Chief Craig says it's important to get into the communities and neighborhoods in order to fight crime. Dell says he agrees.
We don't have the problems that Portland and all the rest of the cities have in America because of Detroit community policing.
That's why he's shocked and a little disappointed that Chief James Craig is retiring after more than 40 years.
So, we all love the chief.
But Lo West, also born and raised in Detroit, thinks otherwise.
Amen. I'm glad Chief Craig is out of here.
West says she disagrees with his policies.
So Chief Craig is the person who's been the chief of police in Detroit while Greenlight has expanded. And for me, that's not something I stand for because it's not safety for residents. The only thing I've really seen about the neighborhood policing program is really just seeing kind of the cop cars parked in different places in the city where there's no police at all that ever comes. So it really feels like we're just being watched. It doesn't guarantee safety to me.
So really mixed reactions from Detroiters about Chief Craig's retirement and his legacy that he leaves behind. But everyone seems to agree that the next top cop should be someone from Detroit and within the police department. We are live on Detroit's West Side tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Okay, Larry, we appreciate it. Chief Craig will join Rhonda and Everard live tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. They plan to ask him about his future plans and that possibility of a run for governor. So be sure to tune in to Local 4 News today, beginning at 6:30 a.m.
Some gray clouds have been spotted around town, but otherwise sunny, cool day.
And now we've got a post-Mother's Day freeze warning, Ben. What is this? Come on.
I'm telling you, we just got the grass green, and now we got to deal with this stuff. But it is going to be another morning where we're stepping out the door to sub-freezing temperatures, especially up here in our north zone. That's where freeze warnings are in effect overnight until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Frost advisory south of there, which encompasses most of the area. So it looks like the coldest temperatures are going to be out there in the west and north zone, but only for about an hour or so tomorrow morning. Now, in the metro zone, we're going down to 36. East side locations, you're probably going to be a little bit warmer than that, but we will highlight who's going to 32 and below coming up in your 4-zone forecast. But the weather story going forward, we still have a few showers to talk about in the forecast, at least through tomorrow. But the temperature trends are going up, especially as we head towards the upcoming weekend. And we'll give you a sneak peek beyond the 7-day forecast. Our 8 to 14-day outlook is out, and that shows some very promising signs. I know for folks who want to get out and get in the garden, you'll want to hang on for that. Don't forget the local Forecasters app is where you get all the information, not only about the forecast, but you can get the details on those advisories and warnings for tomorrow morning free in your app store by searching WDIV. Guys?
Okay, Ben. On Detroit's west side, a manhunt is underway for 3 men wanted in connection to a home invasion. The crime happened in the 15,000 block of Kentfield near Evergreen and Finkel. Surveillance video shows one of the men inside the home. Police say all 3 men fled the location in a white SUV. They got away with 2 large flat-screen TVs and 9 pairs of men's shoes. If you know anything, call Detroit Police or Crime Stoppers. That number is 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
Yesterday was an extra special Mother's Day for one Romulus family.
On Friday, we introduced you to Ben McClendon, fondly known as Big Ben, to the staff at Children's Hospital. Benjamin received a heart transplant when he was just a few months old, a life-saving gift his family planned to honor on Mother's Day.
We're actually going to plant some flowers for the family that decided to donate their baby heart, that so Benjamin can live. And so I just want to tell the family thank you. And Benjamin's gonna do some big and great things.
We know he will. And Benjamin's parents sent us these pictures of them planting those flowers. They hope sharing his story will encourage others to talk about organ donation with their loved ones, and of course to join the organ donor registry.
And you can find a link to that right now on the health page of clickondetroit.com. Just look for Benjamin's story, which was something. Yeah.
Ahead for us, the local police department that's inviting people to play a game they've set up throughout the community.
We'll check in on that in a moment. Here's Hank.
The Postal Service needs you. Coming up tonight in my Help Me Hank report, I'll show you what's being done right now to help solve the problem of slow delivery all over Metro Detroit.